to All Sing Guys podcast, episode 201. With me, Greg, joined always over the table waves by Joseph Who Are You Jackson. Who are you? Even though I just answered my own question.
Yeah, who am I?
Who are you?
Joe Dementia Jackson.
We are sat upon the same table, opposite one another in the same room.
Indeed.
On the same day at the same time.
Becoming quite a habit, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's nice to get in the same room,
Yeah.
see each other, talk, discuss,
Smell each other.
smell each other, taste, see,
Yeah. Taste.
Mm.
Exquisite this morning, Greg. Exquisite is how you taste.
How are you this morning?
I'm good, actually, yeah. I'm very well, thank you.
Nice. I noticed the sun's just started coming out as we sat down to record. Blue skies.
Always happens.
It does, yeah.
I remember when you used to live in Surbiton in the flat.
Yeah.
And we used to, the majority of Dice Rollers was recorded in that flat. And,
yes.
Every time I'd be walking up the river, the sun would come.
Sun would come out.
Sun would come out.
Yeah.
Regardless of the year or time.
Pop to the Grove for a pub lunch.
A couple of pints. Not that we hadn't just had 4 beers in your fucking living room anyway.
Since the morning, yeah.
Yeah. And just like, we'll go out and have pints now.
I used to love doing that. Early afternoon, head to the Grove. I'd sit in the garden with my headphones and my notebook, listen to the beat, write my verse, and then go back to the flat and record it. Record it and just email it to you.
You'd always email it, but it would just be like, this is a bit sloppy because I was 4 beers deep.
So, it was just a demo version. Yeah. This is what I just came up with.
And then I was like, okay, cool. Let me see what I can do.
Take it away, tag team. But yeah,
Funhouse shit.
With how nice it is out now, last fucking week, man. I hate moaning about the weather. I know it's not exciting content.
We always. I think it seems to be a common theme.
But I was so ready for it to be over, and then it just snapped back and was fucking snowed, fucking all sorts. Oh my god, it was fucking freezing, man.
I woke up with the day when it snowed, and it was about 7:30 in the morning, and it was snowing outside, and I was just like, oh, fair dues, and then went back to sleep. And by the time I woke up again, which was about 11 o'clock,
it
had all fucking gone.
Oh yeah,
it was just like it was just raining, and I went out for a walk, and I was like, fucking hell, it is cold.
Yeah, it is cold. It was fucking freezing, man. This winter has been so fucking long.
Mm-hmm.
And I know because I've literally been packing and shipping books throughout the whole of this winter, so it seemed even longer.
Yeah,
but this has been my most. I've never been so ill as I have this fucking winter. I've just constantly been sick.
Bouts, haven't you?
I've just constantly had a cold or something, or just felt run down. I mean, I am tired, but I was tired, but just the weather didn't help. It was so cold and wet. I know that is just winter in England, but it just seems to go on forever.
Yeah, no, it has been a long one.
So ready for it to be spring. I
haven't really been ill since COVID.
Yeah, there you go.
But that was in the summer or the fucking autumn.
Yeah.
So it's not, but yeah, I've been quite lucky. But then again, I don't really go out anymore. So, apart from to work.
Yeah, and I guess I've also got Indiana bringing stuff in the house from school.
Fair.
Everyone seems to get sick there all the time.
It happens. It does happen.
But yeah, it was been a shitty fucking last week. And I was off last week. I stayed in. I was like, fuck it, it's cold. I was in there on the sofa under the blanket like an old man.
Rain and wind and cold.
Like an old man under the blanket just on the sofa. Just watching.
You're like one of the adverts.
Just watching mysteries on YouTube.
Mate, there's a fuckload of great mysteries on YouTube.
Oh, well, yeah, I watch mysteries, weird deaths, weird stuff, very, very happy, jolly stuff. But it's insane.
Oh no, they're all pretty good.
To expand and know these. I mean, it's not good. The content's most of the time very sad and horrible and tragic, but just good to learn about these things.
As I've made it very aware in the past of this podcast, I don't often watch a lot of programs and stuff anymore.
No,
but. Becca's actually
terrestrial television.
Well, just in
general, television as a whole.
Or streaming servers. I don't often watch them a lot, but Becca's been putting me onto some fucking fantastic, shows.
Okay.
Dark was one on Netflix,
oh yeah,
which I really really like.
I know Jack's a big fan of that show.
Yeah, really good. I only watched the first season, but there's three seasons of it. But really fucking good, really good. A nice little sort of odd mystery, weird, creepy.
Yeah. I've seen a few episodes of Dark.
Plenty of haunted shit. I like the haunted stuff as well because it is just fucking great.
Yeah. I watched a few episodes of that show you said.
Oh, the 28 Days.
Yeah, and I did enjoy it, but I didn't realise when you explained it to me, I thought it was just general public going to stay in these places.
Well, technically they are the general public.
Yeah, but they're all ghost hunters and
mediums.
Now I have an issue. Mediums is one that I like. I'm not dismissing.
I'll tell you what the mediums aren't. Medium.
Yeah,
I'll fucking tell you that much.
I'm not dismissing them being mediums, but whenever I'm watching a song like that and it's like medium, or they just put sensitive, I'm just like,
that's very.
I don't know, because for a TV, for an outsider looking in, all they do is control the narrative.
Yeah,
they're the ones that are saying something happened here. It's this person. This is their. They control the entire narrative of what they're and then the investigators will go. Is that you, David? Sandra says your name is David, and you were a locksmith.
In the sense of like what they're experiencing, absolutely. But there is also like the places that they are spending this month in are. There's like a history there.
Oh, I recognise a few of the locations.
Oh, really?
From watching endless videos on YouTube. Yeah, not me being that smart and switched on. Oh, yes, that's 96 Mulholland Drive. No, it's watching the videos on YouTube.
Yeah. No, it's but there's obviously there is like some history in the locations of where they are, of like things happening in the past or some like spooky shit. But yeah, I know what you mean in the sense of like what they're experiencing.
Yeah,
is very much up to them. I can't remember if I told you this. We'd there was a fucking shitty channel that had loads of these like haunted stuff on, and one of them was just called like Ghost Brothers.
Oh,
did I mention this one?
No,
mate, it was amazing, right? So it just comes up saying Ghost Brothers, right? And you're thinking like, oh, okay, well that's quite a niche format, like just three brothers that are all just into the
ghosts,
ghost hunting.
Ghost.
Ghost hunting.
It's the sequel to Ghost Dad.
3 siblings. No. 3 black men is what it was. I'm not even kidding.
I've seen
Ghost Brothers.
I've seen clips of that,
mate. But they were good though. They were cool.
I'd only watch Ghost Brothers if it was Hanson.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. Well, the Jonas Brothers.
Just every episode's different set of brothers. The Wahlbergs are on there one episode.
The Wahlbergs are on there. The fucking Walkens. Not the Baldwins. Sorry.
The Baldwins are on there. Yeah. Just any celebrity section of brothers are on there every week. New ones every time.
Yeah.
They'll probably cycle through those pretty quick.
The men of the Kardashian family, that sort of thing. Sorry, Bruce.
So what else would you just say you were watching? I interrupted you with the most haunted.
That was obviously one of them as well.
Yeah.
What else have we watched? Watched the Lord of the Rings show.
Oh, how did you get on with that?
It was I liked it. There's bits of it. I mean, I liked because again, like Becca had seen it, so there's obviously because of this, I'll ask questions.
Yeah,
and then she'll just be like, I don't know, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, that means you don't want to spoil this for me.
Yeah,
cool, okay.
I would always do that to Lizzie when watching like Battlestar or something. She'd be like, "Just fucking tell me. I don't care." So
obviously there's the whole bit where like the guy falls from space. The like the big fucking dude and
I only watched the first 2-3 episodes. I didn't finish it.
The little people with Lenny Henry for some
reason.
I know.
I did
what the fuck is that?
I quite liked Lenny Henry was in it.
He was all right. I mean, usually I don't find him very enjoyable to watch.
Right. Okay.
But maybe just because he's just being himself. No, not at all. I just find him a bit like ugh. But in this, he was actually very, very good. So yeah, like the little people find him and stuff, and they're all just like, and obviously he's being chased by the witches or something.
Yeah,
it's just like they're trying to find Sauron and stuff. But I was just like, halfway through it, I was just like, where's Gandalf and all this? And she was just like, just wait like 5 minutes. And I was like, cool, okay. And then just realised that the big fucking bearded man that fell from space was like, spoilers. But if you haven't seen it. But no, it was cool. I liked the whole creation of fucking Mordor, where they flooded the volcano with water.
I only saw the first 2-3 episodes. I don't remember much about it. I didn't hate it. I just it didn't really pull me the way I thought it would.
Nah,
and I didn't really care about finishing it. And it wasn't a decision. I just realised I hadn't watched it in a while.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, though, when I watched the first 2 episodes, And I remember everyone was moaning about the elf being black and what have you about it. By the time I finished episodes, I was like, he's the only interesting fucking character so far.
Yeah.
Like that early in this, can't say for the rest of this series, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's I'm complaining about? He's literally the most interesting character. The whole elf, and he gets captured by the orcs. I was like, that's cool, man. He's
Yeah,
got to get
yeah,
out
yeah.
of there and shit. Like that's I like those little stories.
And
Gets
it's like
captured
he's
by
the,
elves, got to get out.
The king of the elves
Like,
is fucking
it was
also
cool.
captured and shit. I
But
liked
then
his. I liked his storyline with the village as well. With the
because he
like the
goes
queen.
to a village after
He goes there and there's like a woman who's sort of in charge, but she isn't in charge because they're supposed to have been.
I saw that
they've been
bit.
waiting for a king, and the guy who's the king is the one that was a lost at sea.
Right, okay.
God, there's so much fucking
So
shit.
New Line Cinema have announced they're making movies, new Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh, really?
So they'll be going up against the show on
Interesting.
Prime.
The thing about the show, it just made me want to watch Lord of the Rings. That's all it really did. It was just like, I could really watch Lord of the Rings right now.
Yeah.
But annoyingly, on Netflix, they haven't got the Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh,
which
really?
is actually
They've only got the other two.
They got the Two Towers and they've got the fucking Return of the King
That's
or whatever
annoying.
it is. But they haven't got
That's weird.
this one. So yeah, that was because I quite enjoy the Fellowship. It's
likewise.
I was annoyed in the cinema because it fucking ended. And I was like, oh man, I'm ready for like fucking 6 more hours. of this shit.
Come on, we've only been here 3 hours.
Yeah,
We're playing
yeah. I can still feel me arse. But yeah, no, it's cool. It was good. What was the other one that we've watched? The fucking Wind of something. I can't remember it.
The Winds of Change.
Yeah, yeah, that song. You know.
We just watched that for 8 hours.
I can't remember it, but yeah, no, it's been some enjoyable viewings
good.
recently. And Mayor of Easttown as well.
Which one's that? Is that
With, Kate Winslet.
Oh, that's awesome.
No,
I enjoyed that show.
It's really good.
Yeah, I really liked that
fucking
show.
good.
Really enjoyed it. Have
Really,
you finished
really
that?
Yeah. It was
good.
Cool. It's again just the classic sort of thing all the way through it. I'm just like, they did it.
Yeah.
Like,
did you know who did it? Did you think you knew who did it? At the end?
I jokingly
Were you
said
surprised?
at the beginning who did it,
Oh,
but like as a
right.
joke, I was like, that fucking
Yeah.
person did it, and right at the end, she was just like, you like literally pointed them out, like,
Yeah.
but I was joking, so it didn't. But I
remember I'm not going to spoil it, but when the reveal happens of who it is, and you see it,
yeah.
I remember like Lizzie being like, "Oh my god!" and, like
Yeah, when you
sitting
see
up,
it,
like
yeah, it's
literally
fucking
sitting
sick.
up, like fuck.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
Wow.
well done. And just like the fucking cast is like Evan Peters is in it as well.
Yeah,
he
his
was
cast was
really
amazing.
really good.
Yeah.
Nice to see him not playing a fucking psychotic person.
Yeah.
Guy Pearce was in it,
Yeah.
like, which was odd. But yeah, no, really good cast. Really enjoyed the. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
I just finished Last of Us. Finished last night. It was the last night.
How was
the
the
fun
what was the
episode.
last? Did they? Because I thought everyone said it was going to be a bit of a crammed episode with like, how much of the story was left.
Yeah, well, not really. They were right at the end.
Because so the penultimate episode
Yeah.
was when it's basically her on her own, isn't it?
It's
Because she's gone out because Joel's injured.
No, it was a flashback. Yeah. Oh no, last episode. Sorry, yeah, that was the episode before. Last episode, yeah, she was out on her own. Yeah, and she.
And
mixed
that's
the
when she
crazy
finds those other
cannibal
people. Yeah. So that, funnily enough, is exactly the point when I started watching you play it.
Really?
I'd come over to record or something
Right.
at your flat, and you were playing it. And you're just like, I've just got to finish this one bit. And we were there for an hour.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is fucking sick.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And that's the exact point of
That
where I started
that
watching.
whole scene, that whole bit, it was just like the game. It was crazy.
Oh, it's unreal. Because
Like-
it's all like, you see like the shadows in the snow. Because it's really fucking...
but like what the series, the episode was literally like the scenes side by side were the game. Just word for
that's
word,
what's been
shot for shot,
impressive,
the
yeah.
game. It was amazing.
I hear they're going to try and stretch the Last of Us Part 2 into like a couple of seasons.
They probably, I mean, there's a lot that goes on in the second one. A lot that goes. It's not.
Hell yeah.
It's not just them on a journey. There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
like
The great thing is like, I know that people are gonna like go and like watch the game or play the
Yeah.
game just to find out what happens.
oh yeah, I know people that have started playing.
Fuck
That,
yeah.
that,
I mean,
since the
great-
show started, blasted through the first game, and now they're on the second game.
I remember when it came out and I watched a walkthrough and it was all done in chapters and it was
Yeah.
like watching. It was like, and the great thing is like each fucking video. So it's like walkthrough part 1 will be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is like a fucking episode anyway.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they did the entire game like that. And it was like watching a TV
Wow.
series.
Yeah. So I mean, again, I won't do spoilers, but because a lot of people now anticipating the series. But if you thought the first season was dark, if they do the second game, fuck me, man, it's gonna be bleak.
Yeah, hell yeah. There's a lot of fucking different storylines going on in that one as well. It'll be interesting to see who they get in to play.
I've been chatting about that.
New
Abby.
characters.
I was chatting about that with Lewis. We had a few.
Because the woman who did like the voice of Abby, I think was they do this. What is it? The Dungeons and Dragons TV show. Critical Role. Yeah, she's one of the people in that as well.
Right. So the lady who voices Abby, she actually played a doctor in last night's episode as well.
Yeah.
And the episode opened with the actress who voiced and played Ellie in the game. She's Ellie's mum in a flashback. Yeah, giving birth to her. Yeah, that was fucking dark as well.
Wow.
So that wasn't in the game ever, but it was quite cool to put it in the series.
Yeah.
Actually, how they kind of set up the history of the world, and you find out so much more about what actually happened.
That's it. Because again, from playing the game, I don't really ever.
They never actually tell you.
What
you're just in that world.
I know they try and avoid using the term zombies.
Yeah,
all I know is really.
Because now this time they've fully committed to the whole fungus what they do to the insects, don't they? When they like fucking see those ants with those fucking big cones through their heads, where the fungus is just taking over the body and is moving it around like a puppet. Yeah. That's basically they lean into that heavily for this, making it more realistic, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, just giving it an actual source. It's really cool. Yeah. Fungi source. Earlier, when you said about...
Sorry, was the last episode, was it good?
Oh, yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. Yeah, it was good. I think overall, the series could have done with a bit more infected in it. But it's not trying to be The Walking Dead at the same time. It's not about...
It's not heavily...
It's not really about that.
And who's about to turn.
And people are annoyed there's not enough infecting it, but they do kind of say throughout the whole thing, they're taking this route because it's high up in the woods, so there'll be less infected. Like they're literally trying to get there, like to avoid the infected. So it makes sense that they wouldn't see as many. But apparently there'll be a lot more in season 2.
Okay,
which I'm all for. Earlier when you mentioned Evan Peters and you hinted about it's nice to see him play a character that's not like a psychopath or what have you. Obviously, he played Dharma in the series. Yesterday, my brother told me a story which made me think of Dharma. I won't say where my brother works, but he works somewhere. And the place he works in has mannequins for clothing. And basically, someone stole like a kid mannequin.
Ugh.
And walked out with it. And they're like, where is it? And some member of the public was like, some guy picked it up and walked out. So they went outside to look, and somebody was like, he's in Costa. And then I went into Costa, and he was like there, and he was like undressing it and like touching and rubbing it.
Oh, that's fucking weird, man.
So they like got it back, like called the police. I don't think they got him or anything, but came back, called the police. But the arms were missing. I don't know where the arms went. In that short distance from there to Costa, I don't know where the arms went.
Fucking hell.
I was like, that's fucking crazy, man.
That is well weird.
I was like, that made me think of Dharma because he steals the mannequin, doesn't he? Steals the top half of the mannequin from the store.
Oh, that is so fucking creepy.
Isn't that creepy?
That's so creepy.
That's fucking weird fucking shit, man.
Mannequins, eh?
Yeah, but man, creepy. It was.
I don't even have anything funny to say about that.
No, I didn't either. I was like, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's fucking gross. The fact that there was a child mannequin as well.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
You have child mannequins.
Yeah. But the fact
he took one. I thought you meant the fact they existed.
Yeah, no, that's nothing new to me at all.
In Kingston, where the back of M&S is, the back of Boots is, that little square, and there's that massive charity shop there.
Oh yeah, the Heart Foundation. Yeah.
So do you remember that was briefly Primark while they were building Primark? Mm-hmm. So I say briefly, it was that. It was there about 2 years.
It was BHS before that or something.
BHS. Yeah. So when it was Primark, they had a massive window that faces out into the walkway.
Yep.
And I'd always walk through that way to go to work. And I remember walking through, and one day, or I'd say it was there for a while, they literally had just rows of child mannequins.
Yeah.
In this one window, there was probably about, maybe about 8 across. And then there was 4 rows of them. And they all just had no faces.
Ooh.
And
were they dressed?
Yeah, they were dressed.
Right. But
they were dressed.
No face.
I think they were in sales. They were just wearing red t-shirts. Right. And mate, it was horrifying.
A little fucking clone.
Really horrifying, man. Walking past and just this little fucking faceless army of children looking at me every morning. It'd be early in the morning too. Just so it would even be the lights would be on in there, just all dark and gloomy. And because it's a walkway, there's no light. Sunlight, really. That's
some fucking artificial intelligence robot.
Murky fucking shit. Didn't like it at all. I was going to briefly say Gary Lineker returning to the BBC and Gary Glitter returning to prison.
Don't get your Garys mixed up.
All the Garys back where they belong.
The Gary equilibrium is back in
All
place.
the Garys back where they belong.
All the
Hey?
Garys.
They say that Gary is a name that will be gone soon,
I say,
right?
yeah,
They're
it's
saying it's
becoming-
coming. But you've got 2 Garys in mainstream British news right now. Although Gary Glitter's maybe not getting as much attention in the news at the moment.
Shouldn't.
That's true. Shouldn't be getting. Shouldn't get really.
The only reason the only thing is that it's the only reason. Okay, I can't talk for some reason. The only reason we should hear about Gary Glitter is so we know his location.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
and now we know he's returning to prison.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only news I need to hear about him.
Yeah, but all the Garys back where they belong.
Fucking hell, yeah. It's been a week for the Garys, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been a week for
Fucking
Garys.
Jesus.
Yeah. Somebody. Oh, speaking of we just see where you said there. That's been a week for the Garys. A guy at work, Harry. He was serving this woman.
He's only one letter away from being Gary.
He is, yeah. Especially how my brother spells it with 2 R's, so like it works. It tracks. He was serving this old lady, and she was like, "Oh, what's your name?" And he was like, "Oh, Harry." She went, "Harry? Oh, that's a bit of a shit name at the moment."
That's great. That's fucking great. That's a bit of a shit name.
At the moment, bit of a shit name at the moment.
Yeah. That's so good. What, just because of Prince Harry?
Yeah, I guess so.
Amazing.
I think it was when his book had just come out or whatever.
You see the South Park episode?
I haven't yet, no.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I haven't yet, no. But
so
it's funny,
fucking
you pass him, it's like, "All right, Harry, well, that's a bit of a shit name."
Yeah. Right, shit name, Harry. Why don't you just call him shit name from now on?
Oh, man, funny.
Shit name.
Unfortunate
Christ.
interaction that everyone witnessed.
That's so good.
Oh, I'm going to share
Bit
that
of a
with everybody.
shit name, isn't it?
So that in itself was almost a geese drop, so maybe that means we should go on to geese dropping.
What a perfect lineup that was.
Well, of
Excellent
course,
segue
we hear
as always, Greg.
snippets of overheard conversation. Heard by us, sent in by you. Read them out of our context. Geese dropping, what did you hear? What does it mean? What did you hear?
Having a listen.
Having a fucking listen indeed. Right, Joe, what have we got?
I have 1 from myself and 2 sent in from Top Shagger Luke.
Oh, what do we call
Yeah, podcast.
The geese shagger, wasn't it? The geese drop shagger.
Yeah, the geese shagger.
The geese.
I don't think he's going to like that.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, it was just was it Shagger? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I called him a Top Shagger.
Sorry, this is coming up again. We'll move on. I just read my first geese drop and laughed at myself. If you've got one that you heard, should we start with your one?
Yeah,
And then we've got sets of 2s afterwards. Nice rolling on.
Nice little 2 set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard this on the train here actually.
Oh, excellent.
Two guys got on and sat on the seats next to me, and they're a little bit posh.
Right.
And one of them said to the other, "You can't be a gangster and rap. It's very dangerous."
I was like, where's this finishing? There's got to be a tagline to this.
You can't. Yeah, so you can't be a gangster and rap about it. It's very dangerous.
The pause was perfect. I'm like, there's
It's
more.
so good.
How's he going to top it?
It was
I
so
mean,
good.
I mean, he's right about it being dangerous.
It is. I mean, yeah. It's like, you're incriminating yourself, sort of. You gotta be careful with.
I just robbed the bank. Here's my name and address.
social security number.
Come and get me. I robbed the bank.
The front cover of my album's gonna be my fingerprints.
And a free sample of my semen.
Blood, mucus, anything you want. I got
Anything
it
you
all.
want, it's all in there.
Yeah, please.
Nice
Arrest me.
A nice little sachet of bodily condiment.
When I called my album "Arrest Me," it wasn't so much a gloating threat as a request.
With my follow-up album, My Complete Confession. To every crime I've committed and you don't know about.
Oh dear.
Right, we were geese shopping, weren't we?
We were, yeah.
That was good. I liked that a lot. That was excellent. So yeah, I'll do the 2 I heard.
Okay.
I like it because it's not too thick.
Excellent. Could be anything.
Oh, my doorbell just went.
Well, we're busy. guess I'll entertain everyone whilst he answers the door.
Yes, that's me, yeah.
Yeah, he's just confirming his identification. And he's getting his photo taken for... oh, it's a parcel. It's got a parcel. There's, now the delivery guy's asking questions. Sure, you could probably hear some of this in the background.
I think that's setting off in the wrong direction.
Welcome back, Rick.
You know what? I thought I'd keep it.
No, do. Why not?
Those were Lizzie's Mother's Day flowers from Indiana arriving way too early.
Oh,
I don't know where I'm going to put them. They were meant to come like Friday, Saturday. But they're here now.
Fuck.
I'm like, I can't even hide them
anywhere.
anywhere.
Shit.
And they'll probably die, so I need to like.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to be like, your flowers are here. It's alright. It's okay. I thought you literally, where you reacted then, I thought you were going to be like, it's Mother's Day. I need to go.
Yeah. I've made a grave error.
Right, Geezedropping. Back to it.
Are we ready? Are we going? Are we on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just do your one again. Sorry, something about thickness.
I like it because it's not too thick.
Could be anything.
It could be anything.
Could
Yeah.
be
Oh, yeah. She was
talking
on the
about,
phone. She was a girl on the phone.
She could be talking about
I
sausages.
don't know if it was on a bus. It just says girl on phone. I can't remember. Oh, the next one was a girl
not
on
too-
bus.
Okay.
I was mixing up my locations. Phone and buses.
I like it because it's not too thick.
Thick.
Could be anything.
So this one was simply girl on bus. I'm not just going around listening to girls like a creepy, mannequin.
No,
it
just so happens
happened
that
to be.
girls are the loudest on buses.
These girls were like too young to drink in a pub. They were young girls. They were
Good, yeah.
obviously out. And then she was like, "Do you want to get off now and get a free glass of water at the North Star?" It was like, where was I coming back from? I might have been coming back from Ed's, so it was like late in the pub was busy, like it was late evening, like it wasn't like 5 in the evening.
Pop in for a quick half.
I was just gonna go in, just be like, yeah, can I get 2 pints of water, please? One for yourself.
Yeah, drink one for yourself as well, love.
One for yourself.
I got these are both sent from Luke in different circumstances.
Right.
I believe this first one, he said he was on. I think he was in Longleat.
Okay. Oh yeah, they go to the safari, the zoo there quite a bit, don't they?
Yeah. And he just heard quite loudly. I'm assuming a parent to their child just say, "Charlie, don't lick the pole," which is, I mean, something a pretty common thing to hear.
Yeah.
Generally just have to shout at children for anyway.
Yeah, but to lick a pole. Yeah.
Not specifically a pole.
Do you
Just
lick a pole a day?
Yeah, or like, or just putting their hands in shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Get your hands out the shit, please, Charlie.
Get your hands out the shit, Charlie. Stop touching shit, Charlie.
Disgusting. What was his other one?
The other one he overheard in swimming pool changing rooms.
Brilliant.
It just says, "When it feels right, mate, it feels right."
I'm not sure how I feel about what's happening here, John.
Yeah.
It feels right, mate.
Well, when it feels right, it feels right for you.
I mean, I guess so.
I guess you are right. That does actually make me feel slightly more comfortable in the scenario. Please fuck my ass.
Well, following on from Luke, we have one from Fran. I like Luke sends them to you, and Fran sends them to me.
Maybe they're competing.
Maybe, could be. But we'll always do both.
Yeah, no, thank you to both Luke and Fran.
Yes, Fran, simply, does it hurt to think?
That sounds like an insult. It's like someone's done something obviously stupid, and the response from the person who's witnessed it is like, "Does it hurt you?"
Does it hurt to think?
Yeah.
And then we have, everyone in the hot tub for a little bit. Dick out. That's a music video right there.
What?
Everyone in the hot tub for a little bit. Dick out. That's a music video right there.
For who? Who's making that music video?
Gotta get your dick out.
You know what? I don't think there's ever a music video that's had a dick out. But even blurred.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I haven't seen it.
Of course. Fucking. What's my age again?
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
3 dicks.
Yeah, 3 dicks.
Shit.
Yeah, multiple times.
God, all right.
And not only confined to that video.
No.
They show up naked. They show up naked in the lit video too, don't they? Ziploc.
When he the bit in the what's my age again video where he does the cartwheel.
Oh yeah,
naked.
yeah.
Brilliant. I wish I could. I almost want to see the unblurred version.
And then they've got another video where they do the same video, but it's 3 women playing them.
Yeah.
And they redid
then,
it with midgets.
yeah,
Sorry, with little people.
Yeah, that's what's going to get us cancelled, Craig. That.
Cousin Janice.
I watched Wolf of Wall Street on Sunday.
Oh, right.
Because I hadn't seen it in ages, and it's the I always like the bit where they're talking about getting entertainment for the office.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the tossing the midgets at the dartboard. But it's the whole scenario of like them just thinking they're a completely different species.
Yeah.
And they're just like, you can't look these guys in the eyes, man. You got to sort of like look at their chin. And, like it's kind of like looking at like an elephant. You can't just look them. They get really angry. And then he comes in, it's like, well, fuck, man, if that's gonna happen, I want to tranquilize the gun. We're gonna knock this fucker out. It's so good.
Cousin Jenna's been enjoying her, continuing her Blink-182 love. I showed her the video to lit Ziploc.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, what is this?" And then she saw them when they run through. She was like, "It's Blink-182, mommy, it's Blink-182." She's come show mummy. Okay, we're on the video.
You know who would have been good for like Hyde Park this year?
Blink-182.
Blink-182.
Yeah,
That'd have been fucking great.
Yeah,
I would have gone to that.
Did you know? I actually, because from the back of that, I was like, "Are Lit still releasing music?" And I watched their latest video. It was a bit weird. The music the song was a bit.
I saw.
But they are.
I saw a video a little while ago of like, and it was obviously like so fucking staged, but it was like a bar that had like those big open windows.
Yeah.
And there was someone on stage playing a Lit song.
Right.
And suspiciously Lit are walking past and they hear it and they literally just climb through the window and pick up these waiting guitars just conveniently there and just start playing with him and everyone's like, oh my god, I can't believe I've seen this. Like you're seeing this because the band have paid for this
the
to
crowd
happen.
probably might not know it's happening, but the guy on stage knows.
I did actually listen to My Own Worst Enemy quite recently.
Oh yeah, I made in January a playlist called Pretty and Punk.
Nice.
Which is mainly Blink-182, but I've snuck on. She likes some 41, so they're on there. But I have put on some Lit and stuff like that on there too.
That's it.
I know it's not technically
put her in
punk,
the right
but
way.
Still, she's 5.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Don't come at me into
that. Well, we're not quite at My Chemical Romance yet.
Right. No, we're not there yet. No. Although that'll pop up soon. It does come up. Always suggested underneath the other videos. Right. Here we go. Sam sent us a geese drop. Sam on the train.
He's been a few places recently.
Yes, I thought you sent us 2, but it's actually just 1.
Okay.
Sorry, I apologise.
Honestly.
Woman 1. In fact, I'm not going to read out woman 1, woman 2. You're pretty much going to figure out there's a question and an answer. Have you ever been to Ireland? Nah, but I've seen pictures.
I've seen pictures.
You could apply that to like any
Anything.
answer.
Yeah.
You got kids? Nah, but I've seen pictures. And got mannequins.
Yeah. You seen mannequins? Nah, I got pictures. I've got many pictures.
I got pictures. You best
I
believe
got so
pictures.
many pictures of fucking mannequins. Oh,
And kids.
Dear. And kids.
But no,
And
I haven't got
kids.
kids.
I put their faces on the mannequins.
God.
I need an identity. Otherwise, I can't form a connection.
He puts the kid's face on the mannequin and then the mannequin's face on his.
Yeah. And then the kid's
The transformation is complete.
And then the
I'm
kid's
going to
actual
Waitrose
face.
to get some cinnamon buns now.
And then the kid's actual face, which he carved off on top of all of it.
Oh, God.
I am complete.
Jesus Christ.
My
Dark.
body is a canvas.
We went dark. Went dark during Geezedropping.
That's all I know.
Jesus.
It's all I know.
Oh.
I've seen pictures. Greg, what would be something that you could see in a picture that you wouldn't then want to see it in real life?
Dog shit? Human shit, maybe?
Shit. Coming out of the bum?
Either or.
Either or. Yeah. No fair.
But that also sounds like I want to see pictures of it as well. Which isn't really the case. But I'd be interested, look at the size of this shit. Wow, that is big.
Yeah.
That came out of a person, that's big. But I wouldn't want to walk down the street and be like, oh my God, look at that massive human shit draped across the pavement.
I was thinking just like, the Battle of Hastings or something like that. But
What? Oh, well, I'd like to see the Battle of Hastings.
No, I'd see pictures.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't want to go. I don't want to be on
mean,
the
there
front
are-
fucking line.
I
of
mean,
it,
there
Greg.
aren't pictures because it was the Battle of Hastings.
Well, no,
It
there's
was in
like
1066.
tapestries, which aren't the same. Greg. I need like I want someone there with a Nikon.
Keep still and smile while I knit the tapestry.
Everyone's moving too fast.
Nobody move.
Everyone's moving too fast.
Can you keep still for 27 hours while I knit this tapestry, please? I know someone's going to be knit tapestries.
Like you've got both sides of the armies charging each other, and like they're centimeters away, and someone goes, "Stop! That's perfect."
There's like 8 people.
They're all
lined
just
up.
like,
There's
they're all just like, "Fuck! I'm gonna fucking kill you
there's
in
like
24 hours."
8 people lined up. One guy's got like a brush in each hand, putting 2 canvases. Like, we gotta keep a record of it.
That's why some of it looks so shitty because he wasn't ambidextrous.
He's got one arm.
I've only got
Jesus
one good.
Christ.
I've only got one good sewing hand here.
I lost half my other hand during the war yesterday.
Lost the other hand to scurvy.
Now I've been demoted to painter. I can't paint.
I told them I can only sew.
Jesus. A documentary painter historian goes out to the front lines and paints for 18 hours on the front line, then comes back and shows everyone pictures of the war. Jesus Christ. Imagine that.
Well, it's like a courtroom.
Oh,
drawings,
yeah.
isn't it?
They're pretty wish-washy and quick, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, anything could happen, Greg. Usually, they just it's usually just someone sat there doing nothing.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
even like an angry
that's
judge.
true, yeah. He scratched his nose.
If
Oh my
I
God.
was there, I'd throw in things that would make people question it.
And I wear like a comical hat.
No, I'd have like Bowser as the judge. Like, just, was he really there? That person?
Right, I think that's all my geese drops.
Oh well, excellent.
I
Thank
felt
you.
like there was more, but I think that is actually all my geese drops.
Well, thank you once again for listeners for your submissions.
Yes, thank you.
Helping us out and really bolstering out this segment.
Um,
Some good ones as well. I like them. That was a good
Yeah.
collection.
and Tree did send us an article that might be of interest.
Yes, true.
I won't obviously read the whole thing, but I'll give a quick skim over it and we can see what we're talking. It's something we haven't talked about for a while. This year, British Pie Awards are underway.
Ooh.
Pie Awards,
yeah.
eh? Now the Kebab Awards, they're constantly going. I don't know how long the Pie Awards have been going.
we kind of sort of don't really sort of talk much about the Kebab Awards anymore.
Because we don't go to kebab shops as much.
This is true. Or in fact, the awards.
I ordered a kebab last week during my week off.
Yeah.
Just really fancied one. I mean, I'd been drinking. Like, I'd been out, come home. I was like,
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
like a kebab. So I ordered one. From somewhere I'd never heard of. I only ordered it because it was like, would be delivered
Still
in like
open.
30 minutes. It was quite early. It was like dinner time. And I was like, right, garlic, chili mayo. I basically just got meat and chips with garlic and chili mayo. Just the standard. And it arrived and it didn't have any garlic, just chili. And I was like, okay, but I was looking at it and it had like,
The seeds.
yeah, like the seeds in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
That's
okay.
usually a good, but also bad sign.
And I was like, oh wow, okay. They sent me just actual chili.
Yeah.
So started in the. I won't lie, the kebab was fucking really good. Like
bet,
it was
yeah.
really, really nice. The whole thing, even though it'd been delivered, the chips are still crunchy and good. Oh, it just tasted really nice. But fuck me, man, the fucking chili sauce was so fucking hot.
Yeah, man.
I
That
was
homemade
like, I
shit.
was literally getting up, walking up and down in the kitchen.
You blowing your
I
nose.
was like, fuck.
Blowing your nose.
Blowing my nose, like just like fucking. At one point, I was like, hand over on the table, like,
Yeah.
but I still ate it all because it was fucking good.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
just had to get up and do laps in between.
I was.
It got me, man. It fucking got me.
I was quite annoyed. I was actually going to bring the old Duppy hot
Oh,
sauce that my mum
yeah.
got from Barbados with me today, but I fucking forgot it.
Have you had any yet?
No. It'll be. I think it'll be good content.
Yeah, okay. Excellent. I ordered a pizza from that it's not that new now, but that newish place by Ace of Spades roundabout. So when you pass the Shell garage,
Oh yeah.
when you come across that big roundabout on the way here, there's that, what's it called, Pellicchio? There's a pizza place that's just open. There's that big Londis. There's a pizza place there. There's also like a South African like booze shop there.
Oh, okay.
It's got like all booze and snacks in it. Look, I've never been in there, but it looks really nice. It's
Yeah.
right next to it. But it's got loads of
Probably
booze
like
and
built
different
on and
food.
shit.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, this place there, opened a while ago. I've seen a lot of people posting how good it is, so I ordered one. I was like, I'm going to be a fair judge. I do, obviously, I'm always Mickey's, but I'm going to fucking try this one, so I ordered it.
That's always good.
It came, it wasn't actually very nice, and that's not me being a snob, it actually wasn't very nice. The chicken was just like, it was just like, it was
chicken's
just,
a tough
it
one
was
on
like
pizzas,
chicken
man.
they bought from like, like I don't know, like just a supermarket
Those
run of the
not
mill
not like
standard.
sort of wafer thin, but like those like slices of
Yeah,
chicken.
yeah. Whereas I suppose I'm more used to. I like it to look like it's been torn and fresh big
Shredded.
chunks
Like,
of shredded. Yeah. And again, not to be like, who makes the best, but all their shit's like local fucking produce and stuff. So mate, it's such a difference, man. When you get like a slice of pepperoni and it's like really thick and just amazing.
Oh hell
And
yeah!
on this, it was just not my. Anyway, it was very. Also, my first warning sign was when I picked it up. It was just bleh, like literally nothing at all. The crust was there, but like the actual pizza was just down, mate. Like,
Yeah.
so I had to put it on a plate and eat it with a knife and fork. I literally couldn't even hold it.
Oh, you're fucking joking!
No, I couldn't even hold
that's
it.
not good enough.
But when I was ordering it, I had the option of ordering garlic mayo or their own homemade. I want to say buffalo. I think it was buffalo sauce. So basically, it said hot sauce that they made.
Yeah.
So I went for that, and that was really fucking nice. It was really hot as well. Like not as hot as the kebab sauce, but it was fucking hot. And we left some of it, and then the next day, me and Lizzie had a curry. I made it home. We didn't get takeout again, and we used that and we were dipping our poppadoms in it. It was fucking nice, mate. It was really good. So yeah, I don't really want that pizza again, but I wonder if I can go in and just buy the little tub. Can I get 8 tubs of your 8 little pots of your sauce, please?
You want a pizza for that? No. Your pizza's disgusting.
I'm not completely writing off the pizza place, by the way.
No, of course.
No,
It could just be first time nerves.
It came fucking quick as well. I know pizzas don't really take long when you got a massive fucking, but it came really quick. But
I think
it was
really
very.
it's about
the fact just flopped straight
8
away.
to 10 minutes for a pizza to cook. I think something like that.
But yeah, anyway, I liked that one. Nice. So I liked their sauce.
Have you seen the in the Bedford Centre? Have you seen the pizza place there?
I've seen it, but I've not. Yeah, I said this to you.
Yeah. I saw it the other day, but I didn't go in.
No, it's literally you go in. The cinema's upstairs, and the pizza place is there. It's called Pizza Factory or Pizza Town or something.
Oh fuck!
It's literally called Pizza something, right?
Yeah.
I want to check that now. Bento Centre Pizza. Bento Centre. This is me typing into Google, people. Exciting. I know you like it. I know you find it exciting. Maybe I'll add the tapping noise. Pizza Kitchen.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Pizza Kitchen.
Because there's in America there's a chain called like California Kitchen Pizza or California Pizza Kitchen.
All right. So I'm just looking at their menu.
All right.
So we got this. I'm just going to run. Sorry, guys. We're going to do a rundown of the new menu of the place in Bentwood Centre called Pizza Kitchen. Just want to hear Joe's thoughts. We've got anchovies, black olives, and capers. Anchovies.
Oh, not all. That's like a sort of seafood.
So yeah, let me start. I'm looking at the one. Let's start higher up. There's a bit of higher up here. Black olives, basil, garlic, dried oregano.
Okay.
It's weird they don't have names. They're just listed by descriptions.
That's weird.
So if you're ordering this. I mean, I'd be like, I don't know, maybe it's when you're holding a paper menu, it's different. But if I'd be like, oh, can I get the buffalo mozzarella and basil, please? Maybe that's normal. I guess you are saying pepperoni and stuff, but usually, if you're in like...
Sure, but that's usually like one... It's like usually there's like one standout ingredient that's the title, and then there's like a bunch of other shit on there.
But usually in a restaurant, it's either just 2 ingredients or it's called like, the meat feast or the pepperoni supreme.
I think ideally... pizzas 3 toppings at most.
I know we've got sidetracked from the pie article tree.
Sorry.
Don't worry, we are going to swing back to it in a second. Obviously, a pressing matter has arisen about the menu of Pizza Kitchen in the Bento Centre.
I feel like 3 toppings is ideal for a pizza. I think anything more than that is kind of sort of getting a bit lost.
Also, it looks like at least the next few are all with sourdough base. They're all sourdough. Sour. I always say sourdough.
Really want pizza.
Sourdough. I always say sourdough rather than sourdough.
Why would you say sourdough?
I always say, if I'm reading it without thinking, I'm always like sourdough. Like I'm from like fucking Yorkshire or something. Like
sourdough.
rather than
Newcastle.
Sourdough base.
Sourdough boys.
So then we got that one, buffalo mozzarella and basil, goat's cheese and caramelized onion.
I've never had goat's cheese, and I'm not inclined to either.
I think I have. I'm sure I have. Mushroom and truffle oil.
Okay.
Ham, mushroom, and black olives. Again, these are all still
olives.
sourdough. I'm not an olive guy. What?
I don't know why that was funny. I'm not an olive guy.
I'm not an olive guy. Just dressed up as Olive from Popeye.
I was thinking like an actual olive.
Maybe that should be the artwork.
Once again.
That should be the art. You dressed up as an olive, and me dressed up as Olive from Popeye. Just saying, I'm not an olive guy.
I'm not an olive guy.
These are different olives.
It's the exact same. The same thing happened with Pluto. Is that dog or planet?
Oh yeah, it did. Pepperoni and honey. I don't know if it makes a big difference.
I'd seen, so there's a guy in America called Paulie G who has like a chain of like pizza places, and one of his ones is like they do a pepperoni pizza with like hot honey.
Okay.
So like a chili honey.
Oh, nice.
Not like they've boiled some honey.
Yeah, I get you.
Pouring all over this fucking pizza. But that's apparently quite popular. But, you know, again, as I said, completely redundant because that's in America. Unless you're listing in America, then hello and go and
Thanks for listening.
Go and have some Paulie G's pizza.
I know when they put in brackets white pizza, they mean like the base.
Caucasian.
Still makes me laugh.
Yeah, Caucasian.
This is for the white people.
Yeah, it's got mushy peas.
And you know what?
Boiled potatoes.
What
and
this one
minced
is,
beef.
this one's walnut leeks and gonzola.
Jesus Christ! Because usually a white pie is like a clam.
Ooh, a white pie, eh?
Like a clam pie. It will be like sort of clams because it's got
why are you calling it pie?
Because that's what it is. Pizza pie.
Yeah,
Pizza
weird.
pie.
Pizza
also,
pie.
I'm trying to segue us back onto the
right,
pie relevant to the conversation.
That's true. Okay, yeah. Oh, they've got a nice beer selection.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, a few ciders as well.
A few crafty little numbers in there, is it?
Oh, there's Moretti.
Oh,
then you got Brewdog, Freedom beer, and then you got Cornish or Orchard Gold cider, or you got Old Moat cider, Freedom Lager, and Freedom Pale.
Nice.
Right, where were we?
Something about the Pie Awards.
This year's Britsh Pie Awards are underway with entries including Bacon Cheeseburger and Doner Kebab. Judge says the contest has never been more varied.
I
Inclusive.
feel like a bacon cheeseburger pie would actually be quite good, but it would have to be done instead of it being like minced, like a literal like beef burger inside it.
Mm-hmm.
I would more want like maybe just like steak, like chopped up bits of steak. Or
Right.
something.
Okay. So just cheese and steak.
Yeah, and bacon.
Oh, and bacon. Sorry. Yes, of
Forgive
course.
me.
So that was my fault.
Unless they are literally just. I mean, have you ever seen when people have like they've made a cheeseburger and then they've battered it and fried it?
Yeah.
That shit looks fire.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
In recent years, the awards have not been without a side helping of debate after some surprising winners have triumphed. Okay, the awards, which are currently being held in Britain's pork pie capital, Melton Mowbray, that makes sense, in Leicestershire. That's the name of all the little pies, isn't it? You get in the
it is. Of course it
supermarkets.
is. Yeah.
Rode the crust of the food wave when a vegan pie triumphed in 2019, while in 2022 a gluten-free vegetarian pie claimed top spot.
Well, I mean, if it's good, then
Exactly.
so be it.
I've got
It's
some.
not like it comes with some ranting fucking prick by the side
We've
of it.
got
It's all
some,
telling you how much like.
We've got some vegan sausage rolls in the freezer we always get from Lidl, and it's not because they're vegan. It's because they're literally the only sausage rolls there.
Yeah.
And we only bought them once on a whim for some. I don't know why we bought them, but we cooked them and they were so fucking good that we keep buying them now.
Yeah, fair.
And like, if I'm late and I'm going back at 9, Lizzie will just pop one. She'll
In
cook
the air
one
fryer?
for me.
Bosh.
Yeah, done, ready to go. It's good.
Yeah.
Talking about vegan, the other day, Indiana was talking about meat. And I said, "Oh, are you vegan, Indiana?" And she went, "No, I'm from England."
Yes. It was like, do you remember when Vine was around? Do you remember Vine?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
There was a.
I had a Vine.
You
I didn't
did?
post much, but
No,
I had one.
I didn't. I was late to the game, in all honesty. But also,
No, so was I. I literally was on the internet and it was gone.
yeah. But there was an old Vine which was like a girl saying like sat with her brother on the sofa, and she just turns to him and she's like, "Hey, I'm a lesbian," and he just looks at her and just goes,
What the fuck?
"I thought you were American."
That's good. That's good. This year, the organisers have noticed a trend for a variety of pie. They have named fusion pies, with fillings that traditionally would belong on a whole other menu, such as doner kebab and cheeseburger.
See, doner kebab, I don't think would be. You know what I'm thinking though, some sort of like
This guy sells his bacon cheeseburger pie also sells it in a burger bun. I'm confused. Is that made out of pie? That picture of that?
I don't know. What? So you can just sort of... Oh, it's like what do they call it? Like a Wigan kebab or something?
Right. It's weird
I think
to
a
me.
Wigan kebab is a pie within a roll or something.
Right, interesting. We mince that. We have mince. This is the bacon cheeseburger pie. How you said you wanted it. This is how they do it. Ready?
Okay.
We have mince at the bottom, then smoked bacon, tomatoes, mozzarella, cheddar, and a pickle on top. The pastry replaces the bun. When you bite it, you can see all the layers.
Doesn't grab me.
No, not me either. I like the idea. I like the idea. I like mince. And I do like bacon, and I do like mozzarella, and I do like cheddar. I don't want the tomatoes or the pickle, and I'm not fussed about it.
I'd be inclined with a pickle. But,
Yeah, you can have my pickle as well.
It's
you can have
perfect. But get that fucking tomato out.
two. Get those tomatoes out of there, please.
I think a good pie would be like a sort of like curry-esque, but like maybe with some Bombay potatoes in there, or like a bit of like, or maybe like a samosa.
Oh, one other entry this year is the Italian style meatball pie.
Ooh, I bet that's good.
I think that's quite nice.
I bet that's good.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh no, fuck that.
I don't think there's actually spaghetti
I was
in
gonna
it.
say, but like meatballs with some sauce inside
Yeah,
a
no,
pie?
it's
Fuck
tomato, basil, not chunked, but like I think there's tomato, basil, and beef meatballs, little beef meatballs.
Yeah. Damn. I'd be interested to see. Oh yeah, man, I want to see. I'd love to see some pie contest. That'd be fucking good.
Alexander, who runs Baldy's Pies based in Wigan, is entering Big Jim, a steak and onion pie in memory of his dad who passed away a few years ago. Meanwhile, the nearly as good as Mama Jones lasagna pie is dedicated to the rock of his family, his mum.
Nice.
He says the pie contains a special tomato sauce with a blanched pasta sheet in the middle. Wow. There's a lot of pies I kind of want to try now.
I know. Oh, I'll tell you what though.
Oh, I don't care. Oh, this pie is like a Black Forest gatto. I don't need that.
We're out. A Black Forest, what? Like a dessert pie?
Yeah, it tastes like a Black Forest gatto because you've got berries and the chocolate, but we added venison to turn it into a meat pie rather than a dessert. I think a pie can bring the whole family together. It just makes people happy, cutting in and smelling the flavours.
Oh no, I don't know about that.
No.
I don't think I want to be a part of that family.
All right, now we've finally got. There's loads of pies. This is the doner kebab pie. That looks. I'm quite intrigued.
Let's have a look.
There's no real picture. Well, there is from the top, but it doesn't really show you much. There's not like one cut open.
No. I mean, it looks interesting.
It says
It looks like a quiche.
it's got a Scottish pie smell. Quite a crusty, hard pastry, and it's a pie you can eat on the go. It's a doner kebab lamb mixed with herbs and spices with a sweet chili glaze. There's the bison chili con carne pie.
Okay,
I'm
that sounds
quite
interesting.
intrigued by that.
I am very intrigued.
But that sounds quite nice.
Bison.
Yeah, and chili con carne. Like, ooh, yeah, I like me some chili con carne.
Nice.
Bison though, that'd be quite nice. Wow. Oh, that's it.
M Bison.
M bison pie. They're the ones they listed.
Nice.
Glorious.
Greg, what would you if you could create a pie? You know, any good pie creation ideas?
I should have seen this question coming.
Yeah, you should have. You should have noticed it when I started suggesting about a curry pie with a samosa inside it.
I always used to talk about, not slightly different, years ago, I say always used to talk about, when we'd be out drinking, I'd be, I wish there was late night bakeries that would do kebab pastries.
like a steak bake.
Almost like a steak, but a lot more packed with the doner meat in
chicken,
it. Yeah, the doner meat and maybe the sauce in there.
Chicken sheesh in there.
That would be good, man.
That would be good. I'd be
Easy
down
to
with
hold. Little snack rather than a full-blown meal on the go, top you up. What would be my... I don't know. God, my first reaction is like a cheese sandwich pie. with crisps in it.
I tell you what though, I would eat a fucking just a camembert encapsulated, just encapsulated in a pie crust.
The burger I had, the burger I had at the Duke on Sunday, Ed and Sarah had slices of that. How would you say it? Nuja sausage.
Oh, Niger. Yeah, it's like the
Careful.
Niger.
Careful.
That's the first time I've done that. Is that what that looks like? God, you just get that really concerned look on your face when the person sat across from you. Whoa! Hang on a minute, mate. Hang on.
I'm sure you've seen that look before.
Treading a thin line there.
But yeah, that sausage.
Naga sausage.
Well, when the woman said it at the counter, because I was like, Nuja? And she was like, oh, it's Nuguda. And then we sat down and Sarah was like, it's not that. She's anyway.
Yeah, but it's more. It is like a sausage, but it's kind of like a paste.
But it was slices of that and slices of camembert.
Oh wow!
On top of the burger.
Hell yeah, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Nice.
I enjoyed that a lot. But what I don't know. It's a tough question because I'm not a my food's pretty small circled.
Oh really?
So I'd be like, oh, pizza pie. I eat a lot of the same shit. I mean, I do like trying and stuff, but just at home, just fucking quick get dinner ready for the little one. Which dinner is there? Spaghetti tonight.
I've just had a random thing come into my brain, which I remembered it happened at work. This old geezer was in, and he came to he was just buying some screws, right? And he came to the counter, and he bought them and stuff, and he was just, when the transaction was over, he was just like, no girls working here today? I was like, no. And he's like, all right.
Do you know where they are working?
And then he was just like, you know Star Wars? And I was like, I am aware of it, yes. And he's got out this little flyer, and it was a little advert for apparently someone who was in the original Star Wars, and he was doing book signings somewhere in the area. And he was just like, get on down to that.
Where was it?
I can't remember. Greg, I was currently going through a crisis in my mind, and it was having the weirdest interaction of my week. I was like, there you go, get down that. And stupidly, I was like, oh yeah, my friend's just done a book about all the archived Kenner toys and stuff. And he was like, oh yeah? What's that called? I was like, oh no, man.
Greg's
like
Star Wars book?
Kenner fucking toy guide or some shit. And he was like, you want to get in down there?
Yeah.
Get him signed. Get the book signed. I was like,
by that random actor.
Yeah, cool, man. All right, sweet.
Unless he has a figure in the book, then maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, sorry.
I like the fact you had to check them when the girls were around first before.
Yeah, that was weird to me as well. I was like, "Where's the girls?"
What if you'd been like, "Oh yeah, there's 8 here. They're just all out back."
Yeah.
Oh okay. I'll go.
I'm just like, no, they're in the basement.
Yeah. They're on the roof.
Yeah, no, they're not really front of house.
They missed the. Be like Little Britain, but they're a bunch of them. Margaret.
Yeah. Yes.
There's like 8 of them back there. Yes.
Have we got any girls?
Have we got any girls?
We got 2 in yesterday.
You got 2 in yesterday. I was looking for 3. He's looking for 3. Let me check the back edge of the stockroom. Thank you. There might be a Stacey or a Claire back here.
Always a Claire. Always a Claire.
Are you a fan of Claire's?
Would you take a Claire?
I was saying a Claire. Speaking of food,
right? Better that than women, I think, is in the context of how we were just talking about.
This one caught my eye. A woman has been jailed for a year after being filmed cutting her living hamster, Mr. Nibbles, in half before eating it.
Florida.
Emma Parker, 39, admitted a charge of causing unnecessary suffering to a protected animal and was sentenced at Lincoln Crown Court on Wednesday.
Oh, Lincoln. Okay, Jesus Christ.
The footage was then circulated on... the court was told that Parker was videoed cutting her pet hamster in half while it was still alive in mid-May. The footage and circulated online, prompting an RSPCA investigation. A vet who watched the video described it as deeply disturbing.
It's always deeply disturbing. There's no way all of these people say that.
Mr. Nibbles would have suffered both physical and psychological damage because hamsters were prey animals and could feel fear, the vet added.
I feel like there's I'm just imagining
just hearing
like
Mr. Nibbles. Can you imagine?
But I'm just imagining like a Goodfellas style like voiceover going like, man, Mr. Nibbles is one of the best, but this fucking bitch cut him in half in the street like he was a nobody.
Filmed it and put it online.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I wonder if there's someone's actual surname is Nibbles.
Oh, probably.
Can you imagine waiting at the doctor's office? Mr. Nibbles?
Yeah, I'd rather be Mr. Nibbles than
Nibbles.
Mr. Nipples.
Mr. Nibbles, where
Hi,
are
I'm
you?
Joe Nipples.
Looking for James James Nipples.
Don't worry, it happens all the time.
It always happens, don't worry.
Is there an Arthur Cunt available?
I encountered, and I'm not lying, a Wayne King the other day. And I literally said to somebody, was that their actual name?
Was that real?
And they were like, yeah. And I was like, wow.
You never, mate. You dream of days like that.
Yeah. I didn't realise the punchlines existed.
No,
Like,
I didn't realise they came in human form.
Parker of Belvedere Gardens in Great Gonaby, told police in an interview that she was trying to help the hamster die after it had been bitten by one of her dogs. So she cut it in half and ate it.
What the fuck?
She said the incident took place at her home in mid-May, but wouldn't tell detectives who filmed it. They're not nice people, she said. Jesus Christ. The hamster was injured at least twice and then was still alive, cut in half. You were then seen holding a bottle of water and then eating the two halves of the dissected hamster. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I love it. They've been calling him Mr. Nipples. Nibbles. I had to stop and think what I said. Mr. Nipples could be the episode title now.
Mr.
Jesus.
Nipples, yeah.
Mr. Nipples, please be Mr. Nibbles.
Do either of you like olives?
So all the way through, they've been doing, like, referring to it as Mr. Nibbles.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, they're like, she then cut the rodent in half.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
His actual name was Peter.
What's the outcome? Well, how do you deal with that?
How?
Yeah,
well, it's dealt with, Greg.
what's
She's
the
consumed
sentence?
a fucking... what?
Parker, hang on a minute, it doesn't say...
6 months?
Oh, been jailed for 1 year and was also banned from keeping animals for 15 years.
Oh, just 15 years.
The court was told that
She's
Parker...
got a hunger.
The court was told that Parker, who was addicted to Class A drugs, had been cuckooed by a dealer who lived nearby and was under instruction when the clip was filmed. Cuckooing is practice where drug dealers take over a person's home and use it for their illicit activities.
Right.
Hello, mate. Oh, yeah, just dropping your weed off. Oh, yeah, cheers, mate. Can I use your toilet? Oh, yeah, of course you can, mate. Yeah. Do you want a tea? Yeah. Right. You're being cuckooed now, mate. You what,
being
mate?
what?
You what?
Sounds racist.
I'm taking over your home. Oh, and I'm going to do my illicit activities here for the foreseeable future.
I'm going to take over your home, but only specifically for illicit activities.
Yes, okay? You're being cuckooed. Sorry, mate. Just it's how it is. What's for dinner?
Cuckoo, cuckoo, motherfucker.
Lizzie, good news. We've got cuckoo tonight.
Couscous.
I don't know if Lizzie would be into that. No, cuckooed. Oh, I thought you meant cucked. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got confused on that one.
I like that Lizzie wouldn't be into it, but you seem fine with it.
I think she might actually like to watch you have sex with me.
Yeah, about fucking time.
I think she would like to watch you have sex with me, Mr. Drug Dealer. Please. Oh, so there you go. Fucking hell, what a life, man. Fucking
Indeed.
eating a fucking ham, cutting it in half and eating it.
Yeah, it's not something
So she's kind of indicating that it sounded like he kind of made her do it because he like was in that do it. But I don't know.
Just like, I want you to. I'm going to take over your house. If you want it back, you have to cut this hamster in half and eat it.
Yeah, that's like not even like Freddie Starr eating it.
That's just dark.
That's like cutting it in half while it's alive. And, oh my god, I can't. It makes me feel sick.
I can't imagine putting it in my mouth.
No. Oh god, the hair. It's actually making me feel sick.
The hair is not the issue. It's the fucking organs.
No, stop.
Oh yeah, we got him.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry,
let's move on.
There's a litter tray over there.
There
mate.
is a little tray over there.
Oh Jesus!
I don't need to take a shit though.
You want a break?
No. We're cool at the end. I do want to wrap up with this story though.
Okay.
This one made me laugh. A 15-year-old boy's game of hide and seek went badly wrong when he wound up being discovered 6 days later in a completely different country. The teenager, who has been identified only as Fahim, initially started the game in his home country of Bangladesh, where he decided to hide in a shipping container.
What? Come on, man. Where was he playing hide and seek? Down by a dock?
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
What he didn't know, though, was that the container was about to be shipped to Malaysia. Farim had already nodded off and had fallen asleep as the container was packed up and sent on its journey, leaving him stowaway without anyone else knowing where he was.
What was he? What, just in a fucking container full of asbestos?
Jesus. The container reported left Bangladesh on the 11th of January and didn't arrive in Malaysia's port until the 17th of January. During the whole ordeal, Fahim went without food and water despite shouting for help. That's dark, man.
That is well dark.
That's
Wait,
dark.
hang on, wait.
I love
Sorry.
that I started this by, this is pretty funny.
Yeah, when did it leave?
So
Bangladesh?
6 days. It left
6 days.
Yeah, 6 days. The 11th, was it? Yeah, 11th January, and it arrived on the 17th.
That's outrageous.
He was eventually found after officials in Malaysia heard knocking coming from the container, which prompted the police force and Malaysian Immigrant Department of Klang District Health Department to open up the shipment and finally free him. My God, there's like a little video of them finding him.
That's fucking nuts, man.
That is nuts, isn't it?
Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Hide and seek fucking champion, mate.
He is the only one found in the container. A police report has been lodged and the boy, who has a fever, was taken to hospital for examination. We are now in the process of reabating him. He was the only boy found inside the container. We are not linking this to human trafficking because initial investigation found that he entered the container, fell asleep, and was transported to Malaysia. All's well that ends well. Just a traumatic experience for him to deal with in later life.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, it'd probably start haunting him right now, if I'm being honest.
Fucking free travel, though, eh?
Well, there you go. That's what you got to do, guys.
There you go. You wanna.
I don't think it's as easy in this country as you just get into a shipping container.
No,
I mean,
well,
I could be
I
wrong.
mean,
I mean, EastEnders would beg to differ.
as the
Like, how many times?
as the government has shown recently.
Yeah. There you go. And EastEnders, there's always someone going in a shipping container yard, getting tied up
mate.
and locked in one. Or
There's not an episode that goes by where that didn't happen.
just, especially Danny Dyer era, they're constantly going down there.
Yeah.
Where's this guy that's tied up in a shipping container
Pretty
again?
sure that's where Martin Fowler went. Anyone that just abruptly disappeared.
Shipping container. God.
Done.
Why you changed actors? The original actor got in a shipping container. Classic.
What a fucking idiot.
What a knob cheese.
What a knob cheese.
Oh man, that feels like a natural end to the episode.
It does.
Does.
Some nice
That was
little
fun. That was fun. I enjoyed
journeys
that.
there.
Yeah, that was fun. I was quite. I've got had a bit. You can probably tell. I've had a bit of a buzz on going this episode, and it's waved me through the episode nicely.
Indeed, yeah.
Until I hear it back, which I don't really do often, just hear me go.
We tripped and stumbled along the way, but that's absolutely
When
fine.
don't we? You think we've got over that, but we haven't.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was awesome. Thanks for being here and listening to us talk.
Once again,
we'll be back
into our second century now.
with an episode as usual in a couple of weeks. I'm trying to think. I was killing time while I think of how I'm going to sign off.
Yeah,
Struggling.
no, I'm
Just like all the things we've talked about, and I'm just like gone blank. Jesus.
Got nothing.
I'm Greg, child mannequin stealer, inner pie, Armstrong. See, I took mannequin and pie there.
I know, you're such a cunt. What a cunt. Double whammy, just fucking 1-2 punched it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I've been Joe, I don't know. Cut a fucking hamster. Joe.
Good thing we're ending the episode. Joe sounds like he needs winding up again, like TikTok and return to what?
I've been Joe.
I've been Joe.
Consuming half a hamster Jackson, I guess.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Farewell, goodbye,
Bye.
take care.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of the All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com. You can also follow us on Twitter via @podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.